morning. Good morning. This is the Five of Cups energy in its most linguistic essence. Good morning. It's doing the proper goodbyes. Okay. Talk about a cold open. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Things are getting a little disheveled here, but it's okay. For instance, I was supposed to go on a walk today. A walk to remember, frick. Same repeat as yesterday, except today is just a little bit of just a little different. I don't know how. Oh, it's just based on timing and weather. Yesterday was super windy. Holy smokes. In fact, right now, I'm starting to get a headache. Why? Why? Can you tell me? Anyway, angels of love and light, my divine panel, I welcome you in to divinely intervene as needed for my highest good, aka the highest good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Today, I feel like what I'm supposed to be doing is supposed to be getting a little cute and cozy with you. Alright, at a different angle, okay? Because I'm tired of facing, like, I don't know, I just want to go my old school style, you know? Old school. Old school, kind of. Normally it would be old school, it would be, like, right here. But I'm right here. So, things are taking a turn for the better. More agreeable. I don't know, I mean, how things are falling into place according what did we say? How things are going to plan. That's what it is. Falling into plan, into order. Okay? You want to know. And on the first, I got my right side. This is a little different. Okay, I got the right card and then the left because of just logistics. And this is wonderful. I mean, on the doing side, celebration, how things are going according to plan. It was originally a question, just like right before, like, what are we gonna read about? And so inquiring minds want to know, at least the ones that are activated. So three of cups with the Three of Wands. They're stirred. They're emotionally stirred by the divine. Definitely. Do you see this? Do you see it? Yeah. By look, an accompaniment of variables here. Just people from different walks of life, different cultures, etc. We're celebrating together. That's the ideal plan. That's the vibe, right? On the left side. Oh, by the way, I did not go for a walk because this time I stepped on something in the prep, like during prep in the kitchen, and I must have like dropped some honey or something. It got stuck. It permeated my sock onto with a U, my bottom of my foot. So I thought, yes, some things must be done in order to get to that place. This is your out. Left side. They're saying, need I say less? Need I say more? Okay. Left side. The recipient side, striking up a match. Things are starting. You know, like when you start the ignition. Dude, I do not know. My cousin told me the mechanics of a car when, you know, it was kind of like fresh out of high school. Fresher than now, anyway. And I was like, but what is, so then this happens? Because at that time, let me tell you, I recognized that I wasn't linked up with a person that, like a life partner that cared to kind of exchange on an educational plane. So the things that I didn't know, I was intrigued about. And so there was, what is it, like sanctions on trade of like that kind of realm. Like, I'll talk about whatever, you know, that I know, in order to share and, you know, exchange ideas. But that wasn't happening there. So when I discovered you know, this certain arena that was very, very basic and involves, like, required a human touch, you know. Sometimes that's all it takes. Like, I should probably be interested in knowing more about certain topics that are very, I don't know, basic, granular, whatever. Like what goes on under the car hood. Fucking, I don't know. And so my cousin was explaining this to me. And so I mean, I could source other routes, but the fact that it entailed human interaction, the TLC part of it, sometimes that's all that humans fucking need. And there, in retrospect, I realized that it was one of the key moments that I realized, just like harmless, whatnot. I'm not blaming the other party, not blaming, you know, it's just, that's where I was at in my growth process, and the realization that, and this possibly is also tuning into the character, the dynamics of profession or trade. And so it was the realization that I was in an environment, a situationship that required a heavy amount of commitment on my side, but at the same time, there was no guarantee. And what I'm hearing is no probable cause for a required exchange. So when I realized that I was in places where, or situations where I would not get my needs met at a very basic level, I would source it through another route. So I became a good detective, and when you do that on a norm, god dang, seriously, you're able to access those points in the spiritual realm. It's kind of like you're not processing it like cognitively, like, okay, so this didn't work, this for this, therefore that, you know, we're going to switch to plan B or plan B flat, you know, the variations of plans. And sometimes you just decide to give it so much wiggle room, you just like hands off, whatever. And so that's where we're at right now. Give me 1 second, because I just realized something. Is there anything in the back that I don't want to show to you? Is there anything going on over here? Let me see. Let me scan. No, not really. Just a bunch of stuff. A little too much clarity, though. Hold on. Let me give me give me some privacy. Hold on. I'm asking for some privacy here. Here, how do I do it? Dun, dun, dun. Maybe through here? This is all you shall see for the time being. Where are you, my darling? Had a little bit of a break. Anyway, let's wake up. Okay. So this is starting up. Something's starting up. Something's happening in the background. But like back to that story, it's just I became better at resourcing. So it's the means to a greater means is what they're showing me. Where are my... Did I drop them? I had... Oh, no. It was... God, what? All right. So, how things are falling into place according to plan. You know, how things are falling into according to plan. Going according to plan. Goodness gracious. All right. So, even though I can't see it happening, I know I can recognize that it is. Looking at the Ace of Wands on the recipient side internally, you know. This is something that's, what did they say? Inherent in an individual. It's part of their mechanics, their blueprint. There's like, you know, what do you call it? The backup generator kind of energy is going on over here. Yeah. Yeah, so I can't say that like the past few days or past week or so has been stale, but it's definitely a different vibe. I don't know. This feels like, okay, when you go into a Zoom meeting, let's say if it's a court case or if it's like a panel meeting or a situation of assessment, okay, on remote. And you're dialing in Zoom. They put you in this freaking room, okay? They acknowledge your presence there. Then you break out into those rooms, okay? They're isolated. Sometimes they're subsets of groups before the walk-in, basically, whatever is queued. And so that's what we're looking at here. That's what I've been feeling like for the past week or two, like a purposeful quarantining. That's what I feel like is happening. And I don't know what to think of that. It just kind of feels like you're ushered into a space, kind of like you just got abducted by aliens, but low-key, chill, we're fine, it's okay. And so it's not like a scary movie being separated. This is a matter of procedure. So it's like you don't, the more compliant you are in something new like this, like the easier it is to learn about. I don't know, not always the case. Sometimes you learn a lot about when things are all messed up in a situation. So, you know, you could go either way. You just rationalize left or right hand path on that. But that's what they're telling me. And I don't know if this is gonna work for me today. Well, I shall see. Good morning. Saying goodbye. 5 of Cups. Proper and punctual, my dearies. Like, we're getting on to something better. I like it. I like it. So, the backup generator has kicked in. That's what it's budging. I love it. How could you not? Things are falling according. How things are going according to plan. Okay? I want to know. Especially with the elections and all of that. 4 of Cups is multiple choice. Q&A. Things are obvious. This is looking at what the next steps are, like the natural order of things. This is being stuck in the vibe of looking at the, like, forecasting. What's, I don't know why I'm getting forecasting. Oh, because you have to look at the options prospectively. The 3 and the 4 of Cups, you're just sitting there. And you may or may not have gotten what you wanted. But, this is kind of like sitting dunce cap. Like you're on the verge of deciding whether like to be more in that vibe or in this vibe. See, like sitting on the fence is what they're saying here. So, but you have to look prospectively, because this is, to me, looking at this, the future side, the accentuated side, the additional. So looking at that annexed placement, it's advancing towards looking at what the next options are. So that's why we got forecasting. I'm a teacher at heart. Okay. And okay, so we have some analysts here. Analysts. Crickets. Okay. You know what? We're gonna... Do we have any more Night Queen left? We have Night Queen. Oh! Okay. Incense 10. Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? Oh, it's... There we go. Alrighty. How things are going according to plan. Okay. So you're on the verge, but this is also on like a very positive note. It means that you are invited, you are included. Look. The spotlight's kind of on you, like you're very noticeable in whatever vibe you're in. That's funny. I should claim this reading. Ace of Wands. I'd hate to toot my own horn. No, but this is what it's saying. I mean, it's... What do you want to say? My divine panel, what do you got to say? Things are going according to plan. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Cha-ching, it's here. Got like kind of like a tiger. Tiger claw. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Party is in session. Look. That is the harvest. Well, that's appropriate. It's fall, right? For sure. Get out the decor. Get into the vibe. You deserve it. Get your PSL on. Anyway. What's next? What? So how things are going according to plan? So what's coming through? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it was meant to happen. It was meant to happen this way. Trust me. Trust in the process. Trust in the winnings, for sure. Yeah. That's what's happening there. Things are right on time, according to plan. Do not despair. Look. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, when you think back on life, and you have to rewind back, like zoom, 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 back, like you want, this is the ideal of like what you want to take out of life. You want to enjoy most of it. Not have it the other way around where you only remember like the best parts were just like these areas right here, the cracked like voids. You want to have as much as possible. That's not only can be recollected, but in its like beautiful, positive, like it all comes together. I get your point. I see what you're saying. That's what you want in life, don't you? I do. That's what I was got to say. But 7 of Pentacles to the 8th one, saying whatever this is very representative of what you of like where you stand in life. And that's a really good advantageous picture, like so clear, so transparent to whoever converses with you. That's what I'm about. This is good. Okay. That's what's happening. According to plan. It's on time. Do not worry. Whatever it is, we'll get to see it later. Okay. Alright, so how things are going according to plan. 4 of Pentacles. This is definitely about one's stance, whether it be left or right. Like, it's different limbs, different portions of yourself, different that carry out different purposes. So your stance, however you are, it's basically how you're positioned. So that could be in a variety of ways, even ways that you don't normally consider. So this is about multiple investments, whether one, I don't know, there's an element of choice here. Don't know why, but that's what they're telling me right now. Because there's something about it where it's like whether or not you realize it, whether or not you've been involved or included in something. There's something about that there, some energy about that there, because like one normally doesn't think about like how they're walking, you know what I mean? So it's kind of present, active, but you don't think about it. It's kind of automated, that kind of energy here. So those kind of investments. Then there's the ones that like are more within view, within scope, even in its physical sense. The advantage of having that in your face, closer to you, are your hands, whatever they're involved in. So it's kind of like that also in its intangible sense. You would invest your investments? I don't know. Your investments. And keeping an eye on that. That's mind your own business. Yes. Look, see, his head is facing down. Okay. It's like, it's weird. For this particular card at this time, it feels like there's a higher power, a higher energy that's being approached. We are approaching that energy. Whoever is casting that shadow, it is not us. It's something standing over us. And it's like, well, at least for me, this is what I'm seeing for this particular card. I've gotten this card so many times. This is the first time that they ever showed me it being like, you're emergent, you have these investments, right? But they're like clearly very creative. Like, I don't know why, but it's representing the void. So it's like this person isn't creating tracks like in the snow. Although it could be, what the frick, but like a moose is a spirit totem, you know, that kind of thing. But this, or deer, but then this is showing me like it's dragging its voids along with it, you know, approaching this energy that's casting. So there's something about that there. I don't know what's going on, but that's what they showed me. All right, can you reveal more about the Four of Pentacles, particularly for me? Thank you. Justice in reverse. Do you see that? Crawling? Do you understand? Like, bringing in the void? Like, look. That's the faceless. That's the hole right there. There's a hole. Do you see? Do you understand? This is, like, everything is gonna be all right. You know, even better. I think that the energy here in looking at this is that there's a major concern with like missing out on seeing what that looks like, because this person is looking down constantly. So it's kind of like this weird demented form of FOMO. Yeah. So they're saying in a different way to relax about relax that basically. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Anything else? No, because again, there's a shadow shown here. Not all the cards depict shadows, so, and it's both casted in the same direction, you know, as it stands. So there's definitely something, I don't know, that's kind of, that's crazy. Okay, all right. Anything else that you want to divulge to me and for me, my divine panel? Page of Swords. Oh, you're just learning. You're observing. It's okay. You do not need to speak on this. It's just bearing witness to it. You will either way. For yourself and also for others. Yeah. Okay. Weird. Okay, so things are going according to plan. This is the how. So, this is just saying focus on what you're doing, what you're involved in, and then you'll see over time where you were at before versus now, which is could be a completely different person, like a magic trick, you see, with the shroud over. Definitely. So what is the next one? Queen of Cups in reverse. There's also a note of, is it not being confident? What is this? What are we getting out of this? I don't know. Let me see here. I don't understand the Queen of Cups being in reversal here. I drew a few conclusions, but I don't know. Oh yeah, so this is definitely a deep inner knowing. The huge undercurrent. I was like, I thought that was gonna be like, if I said that, that was gonna be repetition that was, you know, maybe I'm just looking at things through rose-colored glasses, but they're like saying, yes, indeed, look at things through rose-colored glasses, because these are the three cards, the only three cards so far that show a tinge of pink in them. So, yeah, rose-colored glasses, indeed. Wear them, Tina. You are learning just fine. This is the part where you are understanding major undercurrents, and like specialization of the information that you particularly receive. These are huge undercurrents, yeah, of foresight. So when you read upon things, certain events that are supposed to happen, they are indeed supposed to happen. So timing or how, or I don't know, things tend to change and shift, but I don't want to reveal too much. So, my divine panel, what is your input for me? Just me! Just me! Just me! The Emperor. Oh my god, that's big ass boss energy. What am I hearing? If it's up, if it's... What is it? Cardi B. Yeah. This is very fixed energy. Very focused energy. So, that's actually a huge, like, you know, pat on the back. Having the Emperor card, holy smokes, it asked for just for me, and I got big boss energy. Okay, so that's good. Thanks so very much. That's interesting. And again, the pink. Rose-colored glasses. You are entitled, Tina. Yes, wear your rose-colored glasses. We made them just for you. That's awesome. It is safe here to do that, Tina. That's crazy. So there's still to be determined. Two things still in the interim to be figured out, to be discussed, to be disclosed, to be continued, to be announced. That energy. Yeah. The Lover's card in reverse. What the heck is that? What's going on? So, Tina, this interim is for you to sit in your chill with yourself so you know the baseline, like what makes you happy, Tina. You got to take full advantage of that. Do that right now, right this very moment. You already had your pancakes. Awesome. You already have hot tea here just in case it gets super cold. And your cold coffee. And you're about to have seconds of breakfast because the others were just like, what are we doing here? Now that we have like sticky stuff on our sock and have to reorient our time. You go for your walk, Tina. Things are gonna be a-okay. Things are good here. So before you gotta do that, Tina, before the introduction, the possibility of, that area of life, to decide, what do you really want? Are you happier without not being with someone? And if so, like, what are your priorities, in some, like, looking at, I just don't know about, let's say, okay, if I, should I get into this? Hold on. Ouch. That was a little bit of that. 10 of Swords. What? What is that? I don't know. I just, no, we're going to kill it right there. We're going to say that, because that could be killing it, right? But, you don't have to tell all. I think that's what it is. Just hit the kill switch. Chariot, yeah, hit the kill switch. All right. Okay, look at that. Interesting, lovely. Okay. All right, so things are going according to plan. And this is how they are. Nine of Cups. This is a creative way, motionings from upper spiritual management, on like a creative person, accommodating a creative person's way of like writing up the terms that make them happy. Do you understand, given that space in that forum, to be able to just like go through it in that way? Like, how are you really truly gonna know? That is a good way to know. All right. Anything else? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is the golden ticket. This is recognized as having an in access point. Excuse me for just a second, because this is getting shorter, so I gotta. There we go. All right. Golden ticket. You got it. You got it. Don't worry. Anything else that you want to convey? Oh, I forgot. I have. Grapes and cheese. Frozen grapes. And cheese. Nine of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Yep. That's wonderful. And the King of Pentacles in reverse facing the Four of Wands. This is weird though. I don't know why the King of Pentacles, this is like such like it's so much of a contrast. Four of Wands upright, that's like home and hearth, feeling good vibes. But then the King of Pentacles in reverse is not within that. Like it's I've always known the King of Pentacles in reverse to be manipulative, like controlling. But what the frick does that mean? King of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, it's someone in the background. It's like underground, like private. Let me just double check. I don't like this. Just seems really weird. Three of Swords. Yeah. So they mean no harm. They usually think with their head, but this time they're thinking with their heart, which is feeling like really woozy, like weird. Yeah, that's funny. I think so. I mean, that's what it looks like here. That energy. Judgment in reverse. So, well, it's like, that's a risk. Okay, well, let's see how that pans out. Yeah, so this person is willing to take a risk. Yeah, so King of Pentacles in reversal could mean like a gambler as well. And so that's, but maybe like they haven't been doing it for a long time, so this is the biggest gamble that they've had like in the longest time, if not the history of their kind. And so this is okay, we'll see. This is interesting. I'm just reading the cards. So it says Nine of Swords. Could not stress that enough. What? Yeah, like it's making you walk the plank. Not only is it like, what is it? Captain Hook and his mates making Peter walk the plank, like, but it's multiple. It's multiple sources doing that, like walk the plank, you know. Something urging you to take motion in that, whatever it looks like in your void suit, the void suit. You go and do it because you are on the plank right now. That's I mean, I don't know if it's that theatric, but it's definitely playing out in its physical sense. Like you haven't had such a motivator in a while. So what does this mean when I internalize it? Because I gotta bring it back home. Okay. Yeah, this is Tina. You just gotta do whatever you. I resonated particularly with this card. Yep. So we'll change those socks. I'll go for my walk. Okay, okay. Stop beating that dead horse. Stop beating that dead horse. Yeah, okay, so the tower moment. So this is housekeeping, this is follow through. How things are going according to the plan. And it requires still your involvement, your investments, your choices in life. You still matter, is what it's saying. And you got a job to do. That's what it's saying. So things are going according to plan. This is good. This is still empowerment. We can still motion. And emote. Well. Yeah, High Priestess. Definitely knowing. In the know. In the how. And in the when. I am. Okay. That's strong. That's strong to have like an advisor. That's definitely looking at that. Like, a decision has been made. So we have to do a roundup on the game plan. So, do you understand? Jeez. 2 major arcana. What better like card to have after the tower moment? Like decision. Look, this is being very decisive. Look. High Priestess. Going after, like, that's major downloads. Like, why would you not want the information, the advancement of information? You got the High Priestess under that wing. You're lucky. And even better, the Queen of Pentacles following that. She is the best mother, caretaker, etc., etc. She is capable of anything. Look, the mirror is also her void, and then whatever she sees and deems fit, motherfucker, she's wearing it. She's executing it, killing it for sure. That's the best pairing. That's the best duo. If they were externalized into separate properties, that is a great duo. I have to say. Okay. So I still have a purpose in this community. What do you say, my divine panel? He said this. 7 of Cups and the Devil card. I don't even remember what I said. Looking at this is intense. This is an insane amount of possibilities coming through, downloads. This is aggressive opportunities. Do you understand what that freaking means? That's mine. This is Operation 157 energy. Operation 157. I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure it means something. But look. This is the devil seeing its like a mythical creature, how do I say it? Yeah, like legendary energetics within it. You see, like it becomes almost like a dragon with its, you understand? Like this is just a part of the devil energy, and it's becoming more more influenced by the well-favored energy, like ethereal. You understand? This is what do you call it? Like the NeverEnding story. That flying dragon dude. Yeah, that's a lot of. That's crazy. It's. What did I ask about me? Anyway. That's wonderful. Okay. Highly attractive opportunities, what it's showing me. That's crazy. Whoa. Okay. So, I think that's good. All right, my divine panel. What do you want to say for me? Like, what? I don't, like, that's coming in. Okay, things are happening underneath the hood. Like, things are getting started. And what does this mean, though? What does it mean? Like, I sense something's about to happen because there's a quiet. There's a quiet in town. Like, yeah, that's what I feel like. It's weird. Silence. Yeah, you see, like, I cannot see. But there's a lot of, like, it should be, like, I can't see still, you know? But there's a lot of light. Like, what do you call it? There's a lot of, like, flashes. Like, do you see it? All the lights there. But it's like a lot of things to do or hold on to. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't understand that part because this is very separate from, this is a contrast, a high contrast in energies, having the upper hand, like being kind of independent at that. A huge advantage. But the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what stands between, okay, so 10 and the 7 of Wands here, split by the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Hold on real quick. Hopefully the audio is okay. Anyway, it's split by the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So what does that mean? Because 17 would be the Star card, carrying, you know, that fire energy. And it's split between many things to do. Oh, you know what? Like, what do you call it? When, you know how people find solace in their work and what they're doing and what, just whatever investment there is, okay? So engrossed by it, and so driven by it, that it kind of melts away any kind of issues in other departments. So, like, they're saying, don't be so dependent on, you know, the excitement of your work. There are other things to enjoy in life, because once you become dependent on that, like, fire, like, energy that you normally not just expected but naturally can create, there's something about getting, like, burnout. Yeah, that's why it stands in the middle of the 7 and the 10 of Wands. Like, you don't see it right now, and so you might have, like, a luscious eye for things. But this is saying that one is definitely capable and holds the advantage because they are who they are and how they do. But the like, don't become dependent on the thrill of like, creation mode. A lot of it is should be, like, there are other things that will be bring so much more excitement, like in, like, discovery mode and chill mode. Yeah, for sure. That's what it's saying. Yeah. Because they're saying, for me at least, that you don't see it right now because you are already in that chill mode. You're like, I'm doing what you told me to do, but at the same time, as I'm not doing, I'm still looking ahead. Like, I'm trying to look at, like, what's going on. And they're like, no. That's not what the lesson here is. The lesson here is looking at other ways in which you could thoroughly enjoy. Yeah, definitely. And this is for self-preservation. This is for to prevent burnout, my dearie. Okay? This is not an insult from the divine saying, like, you're not worthy, we don't value you, you know, like, you're nothing to us. No, it's definitely looking at Like any hiccups, anything that appears to be a hiccup, this is part of the reason why. Yeah. So this is fine-tuning your control panel, Tina. Okay? Yes. Okay, bottom of the deck, 5 of Wands in reverse, so please comply. And then the top of the deck, no secret. I have spoken it. I have told you X amount of truths, maybe double X, maybe triple X. Hundreds of truths. Do not limit yourself. You have told the truth, okay? This is having a very sharp tongue. Because I am very emotioned to do so. It's just mimicking energy. I'm being a good impersonator, basically, in my teachings. In our teachings, my divine panel. Okay, what are my 3 takeaways? Takeaway number 1 is, oh, the Ace of Cups. How sweet is that? Refresher. Finish, go drink your water, which is basically tea. You enjoy yourself, Tina, okay? And in multiple ways, yes. Okay. That's what they're saying. Because life is going to pan out in its decision of you, Tina. You have a cup waiting for you, basically. And it's already served, so it's like nearing an entry. So it's like, it could be either this way or that way. You still got to be able to enjoy your life, Tina, okay? So just set the precedence. Follow through. Continue. Yes. 2, my second takeaway is a multiple here. The Fool card. 8 of Cups in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. I gotta do what I gotta do. They told me to go. And then, you know, instantaneous as it may seem, the comeback is very, like, your eyes have adjusted, so it appears to be a more lit path. But you're still walking the same path. You're just more of a different, in more of a different perspective. So it's seeing all kinds of things come through. So when you return, you're just like, just enlightened. Lighter foot, lighter step. So this is definitely for your best interest, Tina, as things are playing out. Okay? Just go with it. What is my 3rd takeaway? Thanks so much, my divine panel. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Okay, so I got the King of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse. So the person that's motioning all of this turns out to be the King of Cups. This could be, you know, on a higher level. Like, we've talked about this card plenty of times, but this could also be somebody that's very, 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 very intuitive. But who wants to start something. But there's definitely a higher emotioning because of what was received on the inbox. That's crazy. That's crazy. Who'd have thunk? Wants to start something. Okay. That's crazy. It's like, it's within a different suit, you know, the King of Cups motioning with the was it Ace of Wands? Or just Wands energy is like, it's like, it would not be suspected because, let's say if it was like a crime scene, well, he works with the cups. He's not the Wands energy. It's crazy. What? This person likes like detective kind of. energy. Like this person likes, you know, those mystery shows like I don't know, like what, The Monk or House or you know, those I don't know, it's not always crime. I mean, I guess like maybe like Dexter. Yeah, something. I don't know if that's quite the right one for this particular energy, but this person is flexible, so I would say yes, they like plot twists. Yeah, that's crazy. What? Yeah, totally. Okay, so what does that mean? What is, oh, let me get one more card. What does that even mean for me? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's somebody who I would know from, associate with from a particular grouping. Yeah, it's somebody that I would, yeah, that's what they're linked to, is what they're saying. Huh. The same area, the same like area code, the same like state, you know, there's something about it like the same, a certain grouping. So there's a feeling of, again, kinship energy, like home and hearth, like within a certain establishment of an area, or yeah, definitely of a grouping. That's what they're saying. That's crazy. All right, I think I'm just gonna end that there for now. Holy smokes. Whoa. Okay. Oh, I forgot my food. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna eat it now. Okay. I'll do this one. I call back all my power, energy, essence, gift, strength, essence, from those that generate, call upon, cast, bring, magnify, multiply, and or any variation thereof the aforementioned ill will, intent, and or entities, thought forms, patterns, to pass through the white light of the Holy Spirit, for cleansings, for blessings, for refortification in me, only me, yes, free, no doubt, no attachment, except for all bonus points included. Thanks. Thank you for all the reciprocation of light and love energy. Yes, thanks. Okay. So upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with the sequence of roll out in light and love. I close the portals in this reading now.